finally, the man we've been telling you is here on set with us. DJ Bash in the building.
What up, man?
We had to improvise and put in the drum rolls, everything to make Bash feel at home. Hey Bash, how are you doing?
I'm so grateful, man. Finally, we're here.
Finally,
I'm so excited. Mkini invite na come. Someone invite and I came through. I'm here.
So fault ni yetu ama ni yako?
Ni yetu.
But DJ Bash, of course, has been the resident DJ for such a long time, and you are now a father, and occasionally Father's Day, right? So we want now, other than you being a DJ, you have such an important role, which is being a father. How has it been so far?
It's the best feeling ever. I can say that confidently. I think I never thought I could do anything for any human,
right?
But for that kid, I would do anything. I would cross the oceans for that boy.
Oh, that's so amazing.
It's amazing.
And is it different? Like, do you feel it would have been different if you had a girl?
I thought I really wanted a girl, and then I got a boy, and the feeling for me is still the same. As in, just to see someone who really is growing, someone who can say this is my own, blood and flesh.
Yes,
such an amazing feeling.
Oh, great!
Man,
Congratulations!
Really dope, man. You're making me like I'm a G, I'm a gangster, and I'm feeling some. I'm feeling some goosebumps.
Can't be fathers, man.
No, but it's just how you put it. Across the oceans. The last time I heard that was in an R&B hook. We crossed the ocean. But anyway, back to doing what we do. We are DJ Bash, bro, and so many people have been asking about you. You always give us the hardest music mixes. You are DJ. You're doing everything, and it's funny how you are a resident DJ, and people have been asking about you. So, who's DJ Bash to the people?
DJ Bash is a very simple guy who just loves music, and I think I got into the DJing industry just because I love music, and I found a way of playing it and sharing that feeling with people. And the best thing is, making people feel good about, after a long week at work or school, and then you come to the club or you're watching Teen Republik, and then you're like, man, I feel good after listening to this music. And being the guy behind that emotion, it's such an amazing feeling.
And for many people, including myself, I think that DJing is so easy. It's just, come here, scratch this thing, press all these buttons, but it's really hard. How did you manage to get into DJing? Did you go to school, or was it like a YouTube thing?
I was taught by a friend. I was in campus, and then I had this friend who was already a DJ. So in our free time, he used to teach me a few things. And it takes time. It's not easy. It takes a lot of time, and there's a lot that happens behind the decks.
Yes.
There's the preparation for the music, and for us guys on TV, we have to be careful on what we play. So there's a bit of editing here and there. So it's not as easy as people think DJ is just playing music. And there's also a lot of practice that you need to do behind the scenes so that your skill can be on point when you're delivering the music.
Yes.
And for those most people who don't know, man, DJ Bash, you develop an interest to being a DJ since high school, man. Since high school, bro. Was it Form 2 or Form 1?
It was actually around Form 4. And also almost my first year in campus. It was the love of music. The DJing thing for me was like, hey, I can't do this, I'm really shy. I'm a shy guy, so naturally I'm shy. So for me it wasn't easy to jump into the DJing thing. So with time, that's when I was like, what, I can't sing. Yes, I love music, but I can't sing. So I thought, what, let me just I started watching videos on YouTube about the DJs going to clubs around Kenya and saying, guys, there was a competition also in Kenya. Guys were competing.
Do you take part in the
first one? The first year I didn't take part.
Okay.
But it really made me, my interest really grew after that.
Okay.
So the second time I participated and became top 10 across Kenya, and that was amazing for me. Nice. And that's when I was like, what, I can actually do this for the rest of my life. And that's when I made the choice, and I've never looked back ever since.
So DJing pays your bills.
Everything. Neo, I take Neo. Neo's my son. That's his name.
Wow.
I take Neo. Happy Father's Day to me. Because it's through DJing that I'm able to provide for Neo. Everything when it comes to bills, medical, whatever he needs, we're able to do it because
that's
of
amazing.
DJing. I also take care of myself. Everything I do is just through DJing. I don't have a business on the side or anything on the side. Hopefully I'll do that in future. But at the moment, DJing takes care of everything for me right now.
Amazing.
And speaking about, just growing your craft to a level where, it starts giving you returns. Because let's talk on the aspect of paying dues, man. Because, I get calls from so many people. Yo, Martin, I DJ. I'm like, okay, if you DJ, how can I help you? Like, give me a gig. You understand? Like, for me, like, you are you being in this industry and starting from way back since Form 4, growing. What are some of the challenges that you went through? What are some of the what really molded you and you to be who you are right now?
What I learned from the early stages of my DJing career is there's nothing that will be given to you for free. You have to work hard. You have to really actually put in the work for yourself. And what I usually, because I also get the calls, guys, upcoming DJs, yo, Bash, I need to do this. I want to be where you are. What do I do? What I tell them basically is find what works for you. You know, there's some DJs who we know them because of TV, others we know them because of radio, others because of mixes in matatus. You know, it depends with how you put yourself out there. So there's so many ways of making it. As long as you find the right way for you, whichever works for you.
Right.
Start where you are with whatever you have and just put in the work and it will work out. Because I always tell guys, good mixes will just, you know, they'll spread. If you do good mixes, they will spread. I don't need to know someone.
Exactly. Your work just speaks for you.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
And I think that's the best principle to build on, because if you go that way, there's no day you'll be like, yo, I can't do this because X and X did not do this for me.
Yes.
And just do everything for yourself and start with what you have.
It's very true, because even there's once I was heading out for lunch, right? So the taxi service that came for me, the guy in was like, you can go. No, he was listening to a mix. So I'm like, whose mix is this? And it's like DJ Bash. I love DJ Bash. I'm like, you know, yes, like what goes back to what he says. Like your work will just speak for you. You don't need to go put Sidri posters everywhere.
Yes.
But it's great. And you know, on the question of the day today, we're asking, what are some of the memorable lessons that you take from your father? Yes. So I'm guessing you did have a father figure.
Yes, I did. My dad has helped me a lot.
Yes.
And even speaking of this DJing thing, he's the one who bought me my first DJ set.
It's amazing. Yes.
When after campus, when I told him, you know what, I think I have a business idea. He thought it was something really big, but I came home with two pairs of turntables and a mixer, and was like, that's it. I was like, yes. And I think from that time, I've been able to do a lot. But before then, when we were kids, my dad was a really humble guy. He really taught us how to take care of other people, even before ourselves, and that has really helped me throughout life. Where you just put others ahead of yourself.
Yes. He's
not selfish. He can, as long as when we were kids, we were not rich. We're still not rich, but he made sure we had everything that we needed, even when he didn't have that much.
Right.
And that is what has actually made me the guy that I am today. I can actually do things for others without thinking of myself first.
Yes.
And that is really, I think that's really nice.
And for you as a father now, what do you want to pass on to baby Neo?
I'll make sure Neo takes the same principle. I want him to be, first of all, just to have a good heart, to be humble, to respect everyone, regardless of their position in society, whether you're rich or you're poor. I think respect across is really, really important. And being kind. I think being kind also solves a lot of problems on earth.
Yes,
so
I
just
agree.
Be kind with everyone and life will be good.
Man, Bash, you're so humble, because even the first thing we go here, he served us coffee and everything.
Yes,
Bash,
give me a blanket, you know.
And Bash, like, already now you are like a national, how can I put it? You are like, you're known nationwide, yeah? Like in the 254, bro, trust me, because we always see the posters I post, catch me in Machakos, catch me in Kisumu, catch me in Mombasa. Do you feel like you've managed to reach the pinnacle that you want to get in your career? And who are some of the cats that you look up to in the game?
Yes.
I don't think I'm where I really want to be yet. I still have a long way to go, and that keeps me motivated, because the minute I say I'm nimefika, then things start going AY. But so far, I think still have a long way to go, and the guys I look up to locally, say locally, there's the likes of DJ John Falme, Cream. These are guys who are really, Chris Darling, they've really taken that art and turned into a really successful business, because I think that's another side of the art that people need to take care of the business as well. There's so many guys out there. DJ John from Homeboys has his own radio station, you know. So if
Styles,
Styles,
I used to have the biggest crush on Styles.
You see?
Okay.
Yes.
Are you okay?
She had to slide that in there. So yes, I think it's really important to have also mentors, but I think I also would like to request those guys, because this is something I've gone through. We need like mentors in the industry, because guys are just coming in, you're like, you don't know where to head, you know who's you don't know who to ask, hey, am I going the right direction, am I doing the right thing? So I think the older generation, if I grow old, I think I will try and also put a path for the new cats, so that at least they don't lose their, or don't waste a lot of time trying to find the right way.
I agree.
And actually now, because you had mentioned earlier on, like you had so much passion when it comes to music, and now you're in a point where your life is just about music. Are we gonna see you venturing into music, like a production, like what we're seeing Cream doing and stuff like that?
Most definitely, I have to do it. Although I might not do it as them, because I told you I'm shy, so I'm not be that guy. Yo, DJ Bash, no, introducing songs like that. I might be the guy behind. This is produced by DJ Bash, and maybe Mato is, doing
you're hyping, yeah.
Actually, I do the hype.
So I do the production behind the scene. Hopefully, I want to start learning how to do that, because I think that's really also important to make. As much as I love music, I'd love to make my own music.
Yes. Makes so much sense. And DJ Bash is not going anywhere, because we have not seen him in such a long time, and most of you actually have not seen him. So we are hanging out with him the entire show. So stay tuned. We are now going back to the countdown, and we are super duper excited, almost close to number 1. Bash, we must get your countdown. What do you think?
It's fire. It's fire.
It's fire.
I like the way guys are responding on Twitter, saying the songs they like, the songs they don't like. So keep doing that, man. We're gonna make sure the countdown is as good as you want it to be.
And Bash, do you know the hashtag?
Yes, hashtag Teen Republik.
Let's go back to the countdown.